What's up, nerds? It's your boy, the OGGM, coming to you live on a lovely Wednesday morning here at Site B on a small island of the coast of Costa Rica. I think I have an ear infection, because of course I do. It's about 8:30 in the morning. It looks like it'll be about 64 degrees and sunny, but hazy. Go away, haze. Go away, June gloom. I want nice, normal spring day. Stupid allergies. Can already feel an ear infection starting. Another ear infection. Oh, GGM, are you ever healthy? There are days, you've heard me say, there are like 2 days a year. Speaking of 2 days a year, it's time to take a look at a tabletop role-playing game physical product that might be at your friendly local game store. That is, if you live someplace that has a friendly local game store that actually supports role-playing. If you live in Ventura, then you're within a 20-minute drive of a dozen game shops, none of whom actively support role-play. I'm not bitter, but hopefully you are lucky enough that you live in a town that has a friendly local game store that actually openly supports role-playing. And that way, if I say any products, you can call ahead and say, hey, friendly local game store, my name is Cat Monroe, superhero. I want to know if you have this product in stock that the OGGM said was available this week. And they can go, yes, we do. Who's the OGGM? Because that's what I live for, people not knowing who I am. All right, let's go. What is out this week? From Legendary Games, we have some new stuff for their 5e zine, where they're up to issue number 29. We've mentioned this before. Each runs about $13. Each includes a whole bunch of new stuff for 5e. It looks like we've got a theme going with all sorts of various takes on dragons with their covers. So yeah, $13. It's like kind of pricey, but you know, by 2023 prices, you know, this would, you know, $12, $13 is about the same it would have cost in the 80s and 70s for Dragon magazines. So yeah, it's pricey, but I don't know if it's that pricey. What do magazines, like normal magazines, cost this day? Like, I don't know. I mean, if you're in the checkout line at the market and you pick up a copy of People, it's like $13, $20, $80. I don't know how much magazines cost anymore. Do people still buy magazines? That's probably a topic for a different blog. Moving on from Calm Martin, C-O-M-E, with a little amulet over the O. Yes, I know what that's called. We have Green Dawn Mall. This is a $15. It is a teenagers trapped in an endless distorted mall in search. Oh no, look, it's liminal. It's liminal horror. Oh, look. It's Stranger Things. It's that movie that came out last year, Slasher 1984. Oh, wow. So original and yet so not. Teenagers trapped in an endless mall. From the H.P. Lovecraft Historical Society, we've got some new love for Call of Cthulhu and the Cthulhu Mythos. This is the discovery of fragments of Kitab al-Haziz at Haran. It's from the Miskatonic University Press. This is a soft cover. Oh, it's going to be one of those days. My brain is getting worse, guys. So if you haven't noticed, $15 for a soft cover Cthulhu Mythos reference prop. So this is just a prop? Wait, what is this? It's the 32 pages of text, photos, diagrams, maps, detailed footnotes, glossary, 14-inch centerfold, stapled green cover, large format. So this is like, you know, they found a journal that dictated the journey of this guy. And then this other guy's like, I would give you this before I die kind of thing. And now your players find this and like, here's this huge mega clue that you could use in any horror Cthulhu inspired game. $15? How much would it cost to make that on my own without stapling it? You know, about a day to do all the research and all the cutting and pasting and photoshopping and imposing. $15 seems reasonable for a cool prop, especially if you could use it more than once. So sure, yeah, why not? From Kobold Press, we have Kobold's Guide to Dungeon. This is a soft cover supplement. It's $20. It gives you over 100 pages of ways to make your dungeon more exciting. and uses the word liminal. Hey, stop using it. And it's got articles and stuff like that. So basically, it's a $20 version of Dungeon Magazine. Or you could just find all this kind of stuff free on the internet. And right now, Kobold Press, you're not getting a lot of good, will from the tabletop role-playing game world. So you really need to start letting us see what your plans are for Tales of the Valiant, and not just make a $20 version of something I can get for free on the internet. From Rogoose Con, R-U-G-O-S-E, Rogoose, K-O-H-N, Con, comes 30 Days of Mörk Borg Adventure Chapbook Volume 4. This is Mörk Borg. It's a softcover adventure for $20. And apparently it contains an adventure that was built over 30 days and was part of some type of, I guess, Mörk Borg game design jam. So if you're looking for a more normal Mörk Borg adventure, this one seems to be built around a doomed city. There's dungeons in it. There's wandering corpses that you can talk to. There's NPCs. There's weirdness and corpses and tentacles and all sorts of stuff that makes Mörk Borg. But it seems to also reel more like a classic dungeon crawl instead of that doom and gloom death metal. You only have 3 days to live. Mörk Borg. So, okay. Sort of a backwards weird evolution, taking Mörk Borg and then trying to apply it to a more standard D&D OGL type run. $20. And apparently there's a Mörk Borg chapbook game design jam going on somewhere out there that I'd never heard of until now. The art will at least be cool. From Murphy Games, we have Incarmony for Mothership. $12 for a softcover adventure. It's about a lab thing that escapes and infects an entire planet. And you have been sent down to the planet to investigate this weird virus that is slowly taking over. So, body horror from Mörk Borg. From Alewood Games, we have Remembering Frankie. This is a softcover RPG. It was $12. It's a storytelling game about creating a shared history at the crossroads of memory and fiction. Players will reminisce about an imaginary person using real memories. Not sure how this is a role-playing game and not just a storytelling party game similar to Everyone is John or, any other cooperative storytelling game. I've played games like this a couple times. I mean, are they role-playing games? I guess, sort of, not really, kind of. Games like this feels like they're sort of a one and done. It's like there's one or two experiences where this game would work, but it's not like it has the consistency that you would want out of a normal role-playing system. So these are like the one shot, nobody, one player is missing, but we still want to play style games. My opinion of these is still, my opinion is getting a little better on these. I'm seeing the need for them. I get it. And enough people have talked to me about it to sort of sway my opinion. So unlike some YouTubers, my opinion actually can be changed. So I can see why you would want something like this. And it's only $12, and if you've got like 6 people in your game and only 4 people show up because the rest are sick or whatever, but you still want to do something, you've got games like this. So sure. Why not? And it doesn't use the word liminal. So that's it for this week of all our tabletop role-playing game physical products that are available. If you want to get any of these that I mentioned, you just call ahead to your friendly local game store. If you actually have a friendly local game store and your friendly local game store actually carries role-playing. If you live in Northern California, check out North Coast Role-Playing, run by my friend Barry Oster, and ask them if they have it in stock. And they will either say, yes, we do, or no, we don't. And then you can tell them, but the OGGM sent me. And they'll be like, oh my God, the OGGM? He's famous. No, I'm not, but whatever. And speaking of how famous I am, if you haven't had a chance to subscribe yet, please subscribe. Help me hit 2,000 subs by the end of the year. And if you're feeling generous, what with, summer coming on, it's Steve's birthday in a couple days. If you want to get Steve a birthday present, consider buying my merch. 2 brand new products available over at Big Geek Emporium. Shortly, there'll be a 3rd new product up as soon as I finish editing it. So maybe today or tomorrow. So that's the best way you can support me is to head on over to Big Geek Emporium, buy my product, check out my 2 new supplements for Minions on a Mission. We've got level 4 of my Dungeon 23 project, and we've got a new issue of Minions on a Mission, Minions on a Mission issue 12, featuring my in-depth coverage of the history of the Bloodstone Lands setting. Yeah, there's a word you probably haven't heard in a while. Till then, I'm the OG GM. I hope you appreciate this news. If you do, let me know. If you don't, let me know. Till then, sup, and I'll talk to you later. Have a great day. Enjoy the spring sunshine if you have it, and get off my land.